that last 7 seconds was fire. Yo, what's good? My name is DAPHYA. If you're new here, that's DAPHYA. And I'm going to be reviewing, or not really reviewing, more like just reacting to. I'm going to have y'all spy on me while I listen to the new Cardi B joint, Don't Do Too Much, which is crazy because, like, I be saying that all the time. I know a lot of people do, but, like, me, though. But me, don't do too much. Not too much. So I love that she got a song called this. I'm very curious as to what it's gonna be about as far as the concept, because it's giving drama. It's giving, am I the drama? Am I really? No, but really. Me? That's what it's giving. So before I get into the actual song reaction or whatever, I do want to talk about some of the stuff that's going on outside and what people are saying about her announcing her pregnancy and the beef. JT's been posting some stuff, in reference to the shots fired. So what I'll do is I'll put the time I start actually reacting to the music here, so that if you want to skip ahead you can, but I do want to get into a little bit about that stuff. And also, if you don't know and you are new here, you probably also wouldn't know that I have a shop. So if you want to get something from my store, it's daphy.com, DAPHYA. This is one of the OG originals I Live My Raps tee. I also have other stuff. I got some here. I'm sorry, I should have planned this out better, but I got mugs, I got pillows, and I have journals. Work hard and shut the fuck up. This is part of the Smoke Flower collection. Everything on my site is motivational. It's a brand I built based on intrinsic motivation. I have a degree in behavioral psychology, and it's kind of my thing. All right, so now enough about me. Back to Cardi. Okay, so listen, I have little problems. So I wish I knew her name. I know it starts with a C, but there was a podcaster that kind of read Cardi to filth when it came to Stefan Diggs and announcing her pregnancy. And she was just really disappointed in the fact that Cardi, has this big moment, just like her debut album where she had a big moment and she ended up getting pregnant. Now it's kind of like repeating history. And she was voicing her not disapproval as a mother, but her disapproval as prioritizing her career and her foundation, and essentially building a better life for the children that she already has. Now, Cardi took that very defensively, as she should. And, she just made sure, like, don't come for me for my mothering. I'm always with my kids. Like, my kids are very attached to me because I'm the one who takes care of them. Like, so I guess Cardi doesn't really do the nanny thing or anything like that, which is not surprising to me, being from a Hispanic household. I never had a babysitter a day in my life. It was family or it was nada. It was family or my mama wasn't going out. That's it. There were no other options. And let me try to ask to sleep over at my friend's house. She's like, you'll see your friends tomorrow. You're going to school, right? You'll see your friends at school. You don't need to go over there. Very protective. Anyway, that's besides the point. I feel, in my opinion, I do feel like I don't like the look of it, for the simple fact that Cardi doesn't seem to like the look of it. Like, I don't like it because I feel like she doesn't like it. I could be wrong. Obviously, I do not know Cardi B. But when she spoke about it in an interview, I think it was with Gail, that she was saying, they told me to have fun and I had a little too much fun. And that just screams irresponsibility. And then she said something like, he told her, let me heal you. And she was like, okay. And to me, that screams insecurity. It's just, it seems like a rebound that went a little bit too far, and she's aware of it, and she's trying to play defense, but nobody's buying it. And I feel like she probably would have, I don't know. It's really hard to put yourself in situations that you can never see yourself being in, especially being as famous and as known and as mainstream as Cardi B. I'm pretty sure she felt pressured into having to admit that not only she was pregnant, but who was the father. I think people would have been even more disappointed if Offset was the father. So there was really no winning as far as the pregnancy was concerned. Um, Unless she did choose to, go another route. But if she doesn't believe in that, she doesn't believe in that. I personally, like, have never had to do that and would never want to do that. So it's understandable. However, pro choice, your body, your choice. And that brings me to the fact that lately, if you notice, Cardi's Cardi's I don't want to say rhetoric, but her a lot of her defenses a lot of her defenses have been very much in a non-misogynistic framework. Like somebody compared her to Nick Cannon because she has 4 kids now by 2 different men. When Nick Cannon, and she said this, Cardi B retaliated or responded with this. He has 12 kids from, I think, 6 different mothers or something like that, right? And none of them live together. She's like, all my kids live together. I'm the person who takes care of all my kids. Like, it's not the same. It's not the same situation. She's absolutely right. And it's so sad that people are not only blaming her for being pregnant as if it wasn't a two-party activity, but I feel like her having to defend so hard just from being a woman, she's definitely coming from a hurt place and a very victimized place of being a woman, which is completely understandable because women are targets. Like we just are. And if you don't recognize that, then you're not willing to accept a really cruel reality that we live in a patriarchal system. But that's beyond me. That's beyond this point, and that is centuries old. And I'm talking caveman times, prehistoric times. Not even racism is as old as misogyny. But I'm not gonna touch it. I'm leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it on. Put it down. Put it down. The fire. Okay, it's gone. That's it. But I could see where she's coming from when she makes these comments, and I feel for her because the baby is here. She's having the baby. So I don't feel like it's really no need to point fingers and talk all this negativity and bring this baby into this world with all this negative energy. She's gonna have the baby. I believe her that she spends time with her kids when she can. I mean, it took her 7 years to drop an album. She was doing something, right? she was in the house mothering for the most part. And when she wasn't, she was out twerking, making a little coin, extra bags here and there, whatever. So I'm not hating on her for that at all. But I did think that it was interesting that her pivot as far as defense is very aware of the misogynistic culture that we live in. And I think it has to do with the toxic relationship that she was in with Offset for so long. And she used to crash out constantly on Instagram and, talk about all the manipulation and the abusive tactics that he would do to her and really make himself a crutch for her and tell her that he's the reason she's famous and like essentially that pimp shit, like getting their head before you get in their bed and you won't be nothing without me, bitch. You need me. That's that Ike Turner type shit almost. So I'm glad she got out of that situation. If it was everything that she said it was, and honestly, I believe her because believe women. But I think it's very interesting that she pivots that way. However, the music didn't match. And if you saw my Cardi B reaction, I don't know if I could link it. I gotta learn how to do that, but I'll try to put it here. If you saw my reaction to the entire album of Am I the Drama, when that song came on where she said, got my baby daddy feeling like my baby mommy, and I was like, yeah, she got him a little but that was it. That she made a whole song talking about I don't regret you and I don't wish any harm on you. That only one jab she made to Offset, but she made a whole diss track to Bia. She made damn near a whole diss track about JT. Supposedly she made shots at what's her name, Lotto, but I didn't catch them, and I didn't do the research. I'll just be honest with you guys. And Nicki Minaj, I think Trophies was kind of like a sub, but I don't know if she dissed Nicki too. But I feel like it's very odd that in conversation she's very aware that the people hurting her in her actual life or her image even are men, but in the music she's only attacking women really. So I found that very interesting, and I don't really have much of an opinion on it. I just thought it was something cute to point out because I see Cardi making a pivot. I see Cardi making a pivot with her stand on things, and only time will tell, but As far as the music goes, genius. I've always complimented her team. I have said nothing but good things about her team ever since Bodak Yellow. And everything about this rollout is phenomenal. And she is putting the work in. I'm talking boots to the ground. She, before the album dropped, she was out there selling CDs, like literally on a table, like a fucking yard sale type vibe. And now she's like doing all these meet and greets across the country. She's gonna be out here in LA in a couple days. I think, what's today? Tuesday? Yeah, Thursday. So Thursday she's gonna be out here. I'm not going. Relax. I will watch Cardi B from the comfort of my home, on my computer screen, on my TV. I'm good. I don't need to be in a crowd of 20,000 people waiting online for 17 hours. I'm fine. I'm fine. I like the music. I said nice things about you on YouTube. So I think I did my part. You feel me? Like, you don't need to put me through that. Anyway, the point is that she's really putting in the work, but it's the team. They released, I don't even know, I probably should have counted. They probably released, I want to just guesstimate and say at least 8 different cover arts for the same album. And now she dropped this surprise track randomly, which I saw her on Instagram Live for a bit earlier today. And she mentioned that she was going to drop a little surprise track. I didn't think it was going to be like 2 hours later though. She's working. Her team is working. They got tricks in a bag, and they just keep pulling them out. And I'm just here like, yo, like she is really trying to get these numbers. And when she was on the Instagram Live earlier too, she was saying that she was like, these ain't no bots, these are real people. And you know, she panned the camera around and showed like 20,000 people standing there. You know what it looked like? It looked like the Kendrick Lamar video for Not Like Us. I was like, that. Oh, everybody! Like I had flashbacks and shit. It was crazy. Y'all probably know me from that reaction video. That's one of my best performing reactions, but it probably because it was genuine and it was a lot for a Drake fan. Shout out Drake though. Anyway, I'm gonna get into this now. I already have it pulled up because I'm a professional. I'm not. I'm so not. And here it is. Don't Do Too Much, official audio by Cardi B. Is it how to hear? Is it? So far I'm not really feeling it. I'm just gonna chime in. What are we? 28 seconds in? 23? 23 seconds in. Jordan, what's up? So far, I'm glad this wasn't on the original album because it would have taken the score down, which honestly, like, I gave it an 8.5 overall, but I might have to change that to like an 8.25. I feel like an 8.5 was a little bit, I was just excited and I really liked a lot of the songs, but I think like a 8.25 is my final answer after listening to the album, you know, a couple more times. Well, let me not lie to y'all, I heard it one more time and I do feel like that, but yeah, so far but let's keep going. Let's give it a chance. Just me. I'm really like, I'm trying to like it, but I don't. And it's crazy because I am a songwriter, so I have a lot of artist friends. And shout out my boy Mark with a Q. He got a song called Like Wow that has a very similar vibe. And I like his song better. I'm just saying, if y'all want to look it up, Like Wow by Mark with a Q, Marquue. I'm just saying. And that's my nigga. And he's also Puerto Rican from the Bronx. Oh, I put my flag away. Anyway, let's keep listening though. It's a lot. That's not a bad thing to say, right? It's a lot. We want a lot. We don't want a little bit, right? Fuck me never. All of my bitches is cunts. You know what? My boy that I just told you about, he is part of the LGBTQ. There's extra letters I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mark. I love you. Is that what this energy is? Is that like death drop energy? Right? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Is that what it is? Maybe that's why he did it better too, though. But I don't know. Let me see. You know, it's so crazy because she's like, don't do too much. And you literally did like not enough. Like even that whole like, I'm sexy. Like it's just so, It's that whole delivery thing that I keep mentioning, and it's like she regressed on this track. Like, I don't know if maybe this is one of the older songs that she recorded, but the flow is not there. And I was so proud of her for elevating her delivery and having that flow be a little bit more pockety, and like we're still dragging, and it's sounding very 1 2 3 ABC, and I'm not a fan of that. Oh my god, that's it. Oh my god, you didn't. You didn't do too much, Cardi. You didn't do at all. Like, nothing at all. Like, oh my god. Oh, that was so disappointing. But her team is still smart. I don't take back anything that I said. I mean every single word I said. She has a brilliant team. This was a great idea to drop a little surprise joint. Do I wish it would have been better? Yes. No, you didn't do too much. And you know what? I didn't do enough either, because I don't think I told y'all that if you want to shop at my stores, DAPHYA.com, DAPHYA, or did I say it? If I said it, fuck it. We saying it again. This is one of the OG designs. I live my raps. One of my most common phrases. I say it in my raps all the time. Yeah, I did say it because I got the books here. Sorry. I also am an advocate for multiple sclerosis awareness, which I have, and clearly I'm demonstrating some brain fog right here live on camera, and I'm gonna keep this in too. I'm not fucking playing with you because we need a cure. Anyway, I don't know. Let me just keep playing like this last little second to see if maybe the last 7 seconds was fire. Don't do too much. Don't do too much. Please don't do too. No, the last 7 seconds was not fire. Just FYI. Also, I'm over here plugging my shit, but I got friends. Shout out Naomi. Shout out Elquan. If y'all follow me, I'll show you where to get them hats if you like them. Oh, and I even have some more of my shit too. This is the Stop Supporting What Doesn't Support You t-shirt. Okay? You got to focus your energy on the people who appreciate you. What else I got here? Oh, I wore this in my Cardi B reaction. I'm just showing y'all my dirty shirts that I've been wearing because they was right here. Yo, being unbreakable made me unstoppable. It's very much a message of resilience is kind of my thing, because in 2023, I died and came back to life. True story. I rap about it because the doctor forced me to. He made me promise. He's like, yo, you died, right? You got to rap about it. And I was like, bet, got you. Already mentioned it in like 3 verses. And one of my old phrases that I say a lot on my podcast, you say delusional, I say deliberate. So when people think you reaching too far and you being delusional, you got a purpose. You know that you're keeping your spirits up for a reason because you got a greater mission. But anyway, let me stop on my motivational shit because that's not what this is about. It's about Cardi, and I didn't like that song. Sorry. I gave the album a really good score. I liked a lot of the joints. I'm still bumping Magnet heavy. I just wrote a verse to what's the one I wrote a verse to? Hold up, cause I got it here. 316, DAPHYA. Check, please. I got a new nigga, that new nigga my last. With expensive taste, cause some cheap bitches be the same ones you bypass. Alright, that's enough, cause y'all gonna see that later on. So yeah, I wrote a verse to Check Please, just like I said I would in my reaction video. When that beat came on, I was like, ooh, I gotta rap on this. And I did, because I live my raps. If I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. That's it. That's what it's about. It's about talking the talk and then walking the walk. It's a reflection. Your actions should reflect your words, and your words should reflect your actions, period. Anyway, so yeah, I really like Check Please. I like Magnet. I like Safe with Kehlani. I like the joint with Selena Gomez. I don't remember all the names though. I'm so bad with that. I know I liked both the joints with Summer Walker. I don't even got her album pulled up here. God damn it. Oh yeah, I'm better off just saying the songs I didn't like. So I don't like this. What we just watched. I wasn't feeling that. I don't really like Hello, even though Hello is doing well. I noticed a lot of just what I told y'all in my fucking reaction. I said I can envision all the pretty girls on TikTok talking about hello, hello, it's me. Like I knew it. That don't make it a good song though. That makes it a great TikTok anthem, which is something to do these days. Um, yeah, I know. I've been did my reaction to Imaginary Players. Wasn't feeling that. Uh, Man of Your Word, I wasn't loving. What's going on with Lizzo? I like, but I don't love. But I like. I did like it. What else we got? Every time I wasn't really feeling. I think she really should have had Sexy Red on that joint. I think if she would have had Sexy Red on that joint, I think I would have been like, oh, I can't not like it because that's like her bag. You feel me? Um, Principal with Janet Jackson was cool, but I was so disappointed that I didn't get like real Janet Jackson. But besides that, Killing You Hoes, the verses were so fire. I put it on my list, but I hated the hook. But the verses were fire. And yeah, everything else I fuck with. How am I not gonna fuck with Up and WAP? Like those were massive hits. But yeah, so for the most part, I say really positive things about her album. Definitely about her growth and her delivery, like improving immensely. But this joint, this one, yeah, nah, it wasn't it. But I'm gonna leave it right there. And I hope y'all enjoyed the reaction. Please do subscribe to my YouTube. I also stream on Twitch. I'm Daphya everywhere, DAPHYA. And yeah, I guess I'll see you on Fire Friday. Oh, but follow me on Instagram because I'm gonna drop that freestyle too to the check. It's not checkmate. Check please. Yeah, I'm gonna drop that fire style to check please. So follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and I'll be posting that. Peace out. Onesies.